There is a preponderance of blue and orange, very notably in the stands here at Wells Fargo. And we are underway.
So his ability to switch gears and keep defenders off balance, he went right at a guy who has played tremendous defense in Embiid.
Embiid goes right at Hartenstein. 14 consecutive games where he scored 30 points and had at least 10 rebounds. Brunson from deep and rebounded by Tyrese Maxey. Look for the Sixers to play at a higher pace than they did a season ago. Maxey at the trigger. Over Anunoby. And DiVincenzo with a rebound. Their fourth defensive rating, their second.
Listen, they're legit.
Yeah.
I mean, you could see them coming out of the Eastern Conference. I don't know that we're seeing the team that it's going to be at the end of the year.
Screen set by Hartenstein. And then the block by Kelly Oubre.
Oubre 6'7".
There's Maxey.
Embiid, Randall inside. Good verticality by Embiid to get the miss. And Harris to Maxey, a deep three. And it rims out to Hartenstein.
Over 2 made per game, shade under 6. He's just been tremendous.
Embiid working against Hartenstein. The elbow jumper is pure. Meanwhile, at this end, DiVincenzo has scored the last 8 in a row for the Knicks. Randall lost it off the dribble. 2-on-1 the other way. Maxey on the fly for the Knicks. Randall lost it off the dribble. 2-on-1 the other way. Maxey on the fly.
I feel for Mitchell.
Yeah.
He was off to an all-NBA defensive kind of season. Offensive rebounding it like crazy as Tobias gets his first jumper to go.
76ers back in transition. Randall for 3. And Julius Randle's three-point shooting still a little bit subpar for him. Maxey with the bucket. Sixers up by 5. Little guard screening action frees Maxey, and he got all the way to the bucket. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It's when your center can board it, come straight up the middle of the floor. Maybe an underrated aspect of some of the things happening with Joel.
And during the regular season, able to bear a lot of that fruit. McBride with a quick 9 points in the game. Maxey pulls another deep 3. This one caroms off. 3-second difference between the shot and game clock. High ball screen by Embiid. Maxey turned the corner and got it to go.
Mark, to Tom Thibodeau's point about getting the ball up the floor, they had 16 fast break points in that first quarter.
Wow. And speaking of fast, Maxey with another bucket. 9 for 15 from downtown. Maxey out front. Got downhill again. The float game is good.
And he's been so much more comfortable off the bench.
And we're going to see, because Tom Thibodeau told us that he's still figuring out what his bench rotation is going to look like down the road on his three-pointers this year.
And coming up the floor, asking for a foul. Felt like there was contact from Morris.
Maxey feeling it. This one comes off. Battle underneath between Hart and Morris Sr. Jalen Brunson's high school games with other members of the team at Stevenson High School. Little flip action to Oubre, and he gets the 3. Jalen Brunson really cooking here in the first half. He's up to 14. And Maxey with a little get back at the other end. An imperious drive through the lane.
You know, Jalen called that screen because he knew Joel wasn't going to come out. And Maxey, yeah, is going to get a couple free throws here.
Maxey shooting 87% from the stripe on the NBA app or at nba.com/vote. You know, and speaking with a couple of people with the coaching staff,
you know, there's a reason Brunson had 13 and 14 assists, right? OG is a great shooter. Dante Kemp comes out firing.
Maxey on the drive, a great burst to the bucket, couldn't cash. Let's see what Nick Nurse chooses to run out of the timeout. A little dribble handoff action. Here's Embiid on the drive, and he gets the lay to go.
That's a 5-man he's checking.
And at the other end, had it knocked away by Embiid. No foul, and Anunoby looking at the officials. Thought it was just me, Doris. Hey, it's only 100 miles between Philadelphia and New York on I-95. Embiid with the long jumper.
shoulder into the chest of Maxey and got all kinds of separation.
The meter's at 21 and still running, Doris. He's got 16 in this period, and we got a whistle and a foul. One of those moments. Maxey, meanwhile, at the free throw line, 87%, with all the news, scores, and highlights from a busy night in the association.
I spy Kendrick Perkins. Knick fan, you just say, all right, hey, I'm living with that one.
Amen. 44% from deep for DiVincenzo this year. Maxey knocks down the corner three. And the tough shooting night continues for Randall. He's 1 of 9. Harris on the move, out to Maxey, one more to Oubre from the corner. Oubre with the rebound.
I have to think New York threes settle back a little bit. Water finds its level. Does their three-point shooting come back?
Maxey back at the free throw line.
Played the final 4.5 minutes in the first quarter. Went 4 of 4 from behind the arc.
Brunson with a step back three, partially blocked by Oubre. Got a piece of it. And Maxey on the move. Randall coming back.
I'd love to see Reeves, and I think they did the last game, put him back in the starting lineup. Like, give me your 3 best players, AD, LeBron, and Reeves, getting a lot of minutes as the Sixers get a little bit closer here.
Maxey in the corner. Good closeout by Hart. Back to Maxey. One pass too many, and that's going to be an offensive foul against Tyrese Maxey, his first. McBride pulls a deep three. Achua kept it alive, retrieved the offensive rebound. Inside, Anunoby lost the handle.
Look at the defenders you've got, McBride, Hart, and OG.
Maxey, tough fadeaway, got it to fall.
That is big time.
Are going to be without Tobias Harris for the rest of the night because of an ankle injury. Maxey steps back, unguarded.
So he's firing threes at tough times. It's a different vibe and environment for him now.
New York up by 21. Maxey on a tough drive. Missed the tip, but drew the foul in the process.
He can challenge that shot.
Tyrese Maxey at the free throw line. 88% free throw shooter. 100 deep threes after or before every shoot around in practice with assistant coach Rico Hines, and that in part is why he's shooting about 39%. Going to be a riveting game Monday night.
I can't wait. Cannot wait.
Maxey inside, rebounded by Hart. Another rebound for Hart. Utility and OG Anunoby in the playoffs, doors. Defense becomes a little bit more impactful.
Well, here's the thing they say about OG Anunoby and Nick Nurse.
And Brunson, who also is tracking towards an all-star appearance.
Well, you got a lot of guards in the East. Tyrese Halliburton, Tyrese Maxey, Trae Young, Brunson.
And it's obvious that some Sixer fans sold their tickets tonight to the visitors. That's it.